Nation is in sight for the Brandon University Bobcats. BU going to be hosting the MCAC Final Four tournament at the end of October. They need a top 4 finish to punch their ticket for the conference tournament, with the champion moving on to the national championship. So that's the ultimate carrot that's dangling there for all the teams in the MCAC. It's the Bobcats taking on their crosstown rivals, the ACC Cougars, this afternoon. Beautiful sunny day here at HLC Field. Tyler Crayston, Travis Buick alongside for the broadcast. Mr. Buick, the MVP of the 2019 MCAC championship, and that's still a fond memory for us all, Trav. And when you kind of look back at that opportunity to win something that prestigious then, but then if you kind of fast forward to now with it being nationals that are on the line for these teams, man, it makes winning this championship even more special.
It's a big deal, yeah.
Yeah. What's
no, winning, going to nationals, yeah, like you said, just would have been icing on the cake.
What's from what you've seen so far, and just coming to some games and just watching as a fan, what's kind of impressed you about the way that the Bobcats have played to this point in the year and have that 4-2 record and in a not bad spot here in the final month of the season?
Probably just you know, the guys, they've never played together before, and then they, in this short amount of time, they just come together quick and click.
Yeah, we had Ryder Anthony getting the shutout yesterday. Bobcats were on the road for a 3-0 victory. Camilo Rodriguez scored 1 goal, and then Sam Wetstein, the man from Cartwright, the legend from Cartwright, scored twice for BU in that one. Of course, he scored the game-winning goal, championship-clinching goal for the Bobcats back in 2019. And I always look at Sam as a guy that's really, you know, he's a quiet, calm demeanor to him, but I think he's really come into his own here this season, and it's for a guy that was born in Germany, didn't play a whole lot of competitive soccer throughout high school because of growing up in a small community like Cartwright. He's kind of taken the bull by the horn, so to speak, in this year. Would you agree?
Oh,
Trev?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's definitely broken out of his shell.
Yeah. I think he's kind of taken on more of a.
He's got a leadership role.
Yeah.
And he's doing good. He's feeling it good.
Yeah, well, you got Diego, of course, Rodriguez having a really impressive year for BU, and you got those are some of the key guys that are back. Jordan Dill, he's one of the returnees and certainly a familiar face here on campus. Chris Aluminum, another one. So, and for Diego, the chance to play with his brother is pretty special.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I mean he's been through. Diego's been through a lot with injuries and things of that nature as well. So it's pretty special for him to be back wearing Bobcat colors again this season, because that's the thing too, when you go through last year, and then if you're a veteran person and you've maybe decided that you're going to move on in life, it's a big decision to want to come back and keep playing. We saw that with even volleyball players here at BU, basketball players, things of that nature, that it's a big commitment to want to come back again when sometimes you just want to move on with your life and get prepared that way too. So, but no, it's a nice day. Not nearly as humid as it was there a couple weeks ago for our last broadcast on YouTube and all. It was a real cooker. Yeah, but that wind, it's going to be with the ACC here for this opening half here. Yeah, when you look at just looking at the standings, Trav, there, and also you got Providence at 5-1. They lead the standings with 15 points. St. Boniface LaRouge and your Bobcats are both 4-2 with 12 points apiece. CMU Blazers are 2-4 for 6 points, and ACC is still looking to get in the win column here this season.
Would be nice to get another 3 points today.
Yeah, they're going to give her a good try anyway, and it's with the veteran.
And we're off.
Yeah, with Diego Rodriguez. Yeah, there's a couple players that aren't going to be in the lineup for the Bobcats. Brett Switzer serving 1-game suspension, so he's not in the lineup today for the Bobcats. And Carter Willis has got a little bit of
little bit of a tickle in his throat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so he's not able to play today. And then your netminders, as mentioned, Ryder Anthony had the clean sheet yesterday. He's back between the pipes for the Bobcats, and Munasami is in the net for the Assiniboine Community College Cougars. So there's Wetstein with it. 2 goals yesterday in the Bobcats' 3-0 win over the CMU Blazers on the road in Winnipeg. Diego Rodriguez, number 10 for the Cats. And they're already into Cougars territory here as that one's kicked into the fence. And Bobcats will rush over to get it. Christian Rodriguez, 11's got it right now for the Cats. And over to Thomas Romero. Now Diego again. And Rodriguez tries to make his move there, and he will. Got it to Romero a little bit there, but to no avail. And back come the Cougars with speed, and here they come. That was number 8. That was
Chabati.
Yeah, that was Choro too for the number 8 for the Cougars. That saw maybe open real estate there to go. And yeah, 8 for the Bobcats is Mr. Nathan Chabati. So there's Chabati with it. Over to Wetstein, right at midfield. And Sam will keep it there. Racing out to grab it, hopefully there, but missed it was Bryson Haywood. Young Haywood has been pretty calm demeanor out there, pretty calm, cool character. And even talking to Jordan Dill earlier on today and said, he's kind of he said he's kind of the glue out there.
Yeah, everything sticks with him.
Yeah, with Haywood there. He doesn't make mistakes and all. And so Wetstein throws it in to Camilo Rodriguez. And Camilo hits the turf here at HLC Field. Yeah, we thank you for tuning in on our Bobcat YouTube channel for some MCAC soccer action. And already we got an opportunity here for Diego Rodriguez. Just him one-on-one with Munasami. And no problemo there for Diego Rodriguez. And the Bobcats are on the board nice and early here as you see the goal. I didn't realize we had a fancy graphics where it shows a goal up here.
Yeah, that's nice.
Did you notice that from before?
I just found out.
Yeah, well,
Hopefully see it a couple more times throughout this game.
Yeah, well, like I said, Brad's back in the director's chair there. You missed a couple years doing any Bobcat games because of this pandemic and all, but we're off and rolling here now. Yeah, we're looking forward to doing the Final Four tournament on WCG TV, and then of course we're committed to doing all the basketball and volleyball games, and we'll be getting into the heat of battle with all that stuff here by the end of the month. Yeah, basketball home openers October 29th and 30th. That's a Friday, Saturday, and then October 30th, 31st, so the same weekends when the Final Four is here for MCAC soccer. Yeah, so we got a busy
weekend for Brandon.
Yeah, we got a lot on our plate, and I think that's going to be a big weekend. Yeah, there's no two ways about that one.
It's just nice to have the sports back.
Yeah, we're sure pleased about that. So some fancy footwork there at midfield there for Sandoval. And back over to Brister. Trying to get a foot on it, and Sam Wetstein tried to intercept. And it still was Sandoval, number 11 there for ACC. Dished it across the field where ACC gets swarmed there. That was Hector Malavar. It's we're in 13 for ACC today. Was Haywood.
Send Sam down the side.
Yeah, Wetstein collected that pass. He got it from Zach Wood. Trying to find the edge and break through was Camilo. So corner kick is coming up here for the Bobcats. That's a heat-seeking missile. Romero got a foot on it and stripped away. Bobcats will get it back.
Hit it again.
And Camilo threads the needle, try to find
Diego.
the bro. There's a scramble for it. They're all on top of the netminder. The goalkeeper, Munasami.
Sam slid in there last second, eh?
Yeah, he's always seems to be
a quick
in that
guy.
Yeah, he sure is. And Chabati comes back to collect here for BU. And Chabati's in the corner. He's pressured, got it past one Cougar, and that a play it goes. And it was Choro again, number 8, trying to cause havoc for Chabati. So Sam's going to be responsible for getting this one in. And Chabati's got it.
Over to Bender.
Yeah, Mr. Bender chips it up to Christian Rodriguez. Yeah, 1-0 Bobcat lead. Diego Rodriguez, the early goal scorer here for the Bobcats. If you're just joining the broadcast, it was a 5-0 win for the Bobcat women's soccer team, improving their first place record and maintaining their top spot in the conference standings. Little bowling ball action there by Ryder Anthony. And Camilo accepts that one. Chips across. Sam Wetstein, the heart and soul of Cartwright, had it. Over to Haywood. And Diego tried to find Thomas Romero with it, but nope. So we're glued at midfield again one more time, and Diego will use the fancy footwork to send it back over to Bender. And young Haywood went over to Rodriguez, Christian Rodriguez. We got a lot of Rodriguez's out there right now. Bender got a boot on it, and it's Romero keeping it in play, but there's a whistle, and it's going to belong to the ACC Cougars here. There's a race for it. Ryder Anthony there to collect for the Cats. Chabati to Bender. Yeah, Natasha Vermette had a couple of goals for the Bobcats. Kennedy Jansen had 2 as well. Kylie Van de Westeen had the other in that 5-0 victory for the Bobcats earlier today. And MCAC women's soccer action over the Cougars. Now we got the men's contest, and Bobcats are looking to keep all that momentum rolling here on the Brandon University front. They got a 1-0 lead, courtesy Diego Rodriguez. Here's Sam Wetstein, chips it ahead to the man I just mentioned, Diego. Camilo thought about going off, riding off into the sunset with that one, but to no avail. Here's Chabati, right in the heat of battle here, and Wetstein chips it up to Rodriguez. Back and forth we go here. It was Nick Yu, number 14 for ACC, that got a momentary shot at it. Right in the middle, and that one's kicked sky high. It was Castellanos, number 21 for ACC. And Sandoval, and got his pocket picked there by Camilo. Free kick coming up here for ACC.
A little opportunity here.
Yeah, Sandoval is going to have to scout the situation here, and let's see what he can do with it. It's up and away, got a bit of a curve on it. Deflected off Haywood and into the waiting feet of Diego. Camilo hustling, and he did keep it in play. What great hustle by Rodriguez. He goes across the field to Romero. He stops it. Romero with Haywood in the vicinity, and Haywood had the double back. Rodriguez keeps it in. No, went out of play, but he's quickly going to throw it back in here. And 18, Zach Wood went back over to Christian. And it's going to be an ACC ball here. So we're just kind of getting warmed up here. It's about 11 minutes into this one. Went off the foot of Haywood and out of play. That one's thrown in. And Haywood has it. Put the brakes on. Now takes it upfield. And ACC will reset, and they'll try to go to work here. Castellanos. This chipped it ahead. It was Miles Brister that put it ahead as well. Well, it's now back with the Bobcats. Diego with a high kick. On the move and on the run is Thomas Romero. Romero trying to create some open room. Got it back to Rodriguez, who seems to be all over the place here. Rodriguez tiptoeing on the sideline, and it's out of play. So Munasami will put her down, and we'll see what he can do with it here. And Munasami gives it a good kick, with the wind helping him out there, and coming out of it and is Rodriguez, who ran smack into an ACC player. I believe that was Kevin Cruz that he crashed into there. Now it's at the foot of Haywood. Now Romero one more time. Romero stop and go. Zach Wood puts it high, and Rodriguez tries to track it down. Cannot. Goes out of play, so no problem there. Went off an ACC player, so it's a corner kick for the Cats coming up. Yeah, Diego's good with these, isn't he?
Yeah, he's looking for his younger brother. They got that connection.
Yeah, they kind of know where each other are going to be, don't they? Out to greet that one. That was Munasami who made a good play. He kind of beat everybody to the punch there. And that kick by Vargas is downfield. Oh, you got to be careful there. In hot pursuit there was Choro.
He's got some wheels.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's shown some good speed there here in this opening half. So it's an ACC ball. They throw it in. Yeah, yesterday it was 9-4 a setback for ACC against Providence over at the Sportsplex, and so a lot of goal scoring in that one. Bender to Haywood. Haywood slows down the pace here a bit, chips it up to Rodriguez, and Diego's going to go here. Goes down the sideline to Romero, who was waiting in the wings there for that one. Romero finds the edge. He's going to try to bust in and get a shot on net. And just a little bit off the mark there. So Munasami grabs the game ball, and once everybody kind of recollects their thoughts here, we'll get back into live action again. And corner kick again, and Diego Rodriguez, this is his wheelhouse here. He's seen him score many of a goal from this area. And corner kick is up, and Munasami again is out to stop that one. And here goes ACC in transition, led by the speedster Choro. That one's kicked. Let's kind of squash at any momentum there quickly was Nathan Chabati, who made a good play. So off the noggin of Haywood, and Sandoval getting pressured by Zach Wood. So he pressured off that one, decides to dish it off. And losing the handle on that one, so Diego goes over to collect it for the Cats. That one gets thrown in, and Romero avoids any contact on the ACC side. And Munasami will calmly and just collect that one and kicks it downfield with the wind at his back. Vargas. That one stripped away. Good defensive play there by the Cats. And Haywood chips it up to Rodriguez. That be Diego letting it go. Camilo almost home free. And Camilo Rodriguez scores, cashing that one in. Courtesy is Bro, and the goal light is flashing here in Bobcat blue and gold. It's a 2-0 lead here for the Cats. That was a thing of beauty.
Oh, is that brother connection?
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, my younger brother Scott, all we did was fight all the time. We didn't have this type of.
Yeah, no, same with me.
You know, so I maybe need to get some advice from these two guys.
Sit down and talk to them after the game.
But that was a nice goal. Yeah, Diego is all over the place here so far. He's played a big part in both those goals. So Bobcats up by a pair here. So trying to create some room here, but the Bobcats are kind of glued to everybody here. They're playing some tight defense here.
Man to man.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Kevin Cruz, number 7 there, that he thought he was going to get a clean look at it, but. And here goes Haywood. Goes up to Rodriguez. And Romero on the move and on the run with a burst of speed. He's now in the corner. Yeah, he's able to keep it in.
Oh, just went out. Just got poked out.
You know, it's Kyler Rubeniak, I do believe, that was down there and caused a little bit of a problem for Romero on that one. So that kick is deflected off of the head of Choro. So it was in Bobcat country, but not for too long. Here's Haywood finding Rodriguez, and he's going to get another chance at it. Oh, and he got tangled up with Munasami. And Camilo's down there in a little bit of discomfort as well. Wood's got it. Now Haywood tangled up with Rodriguez just a little bit. And Camilo kind of shaking the cobwebs off there. You can tell he's walking a little gingerly there.
He's just got to work it out. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, just run it off.
Yeah, well, that's like two trees crashing in the forest against each other. When like that's
when those big boys connect.
Yeah, like two monster trucks hitting each other. It's not. Here, corner kick for the Cats. The Diego brothers are running the show here so far. Here's Wetstein rising up to the occasion, and Camilo tries to make a move. And that kick is, it didn't stay in the tree. That's good. We'd have to send you up there. We'd have to get the ladder, get that big ladder. I wouldn't be going up there. I'm too old to be.
Well, I got a saw.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm too old to be climbing ladders, man. I got the heart of a lion and the body of a 90-year-old. Yeah.
You did your time climbing trees.
Yeah, I did. And it was a situation that Ryder Anthony over to Bender. Bender chops it up to Rodriguez. So Diego will collect
Diego's looking.
Yeah, he's collecting his thoughts here, isn't he, Trav? And then back to Chabati.
Just a nice little reset.
And Chabati will try it now, and then Diego hits the turf. Then gets a little slap on the rear end there from Vargas of ACC, and we're back at it. Well, that's going to happen when you're when you're flying around here. You're liable to crash into somebody, I suppose. It's not ballet, as they say. So Cougars trailing by a couple here. It's Camilo and Diego Rodriguez with both goals here, and Chabati chops it up to Diego. Diego makes a good move there. He got around you not too bad there. There's Wood. Woods kick to Diego Rodriguez, and Rodriguez is hustling down there. Kept it in play. Will walk the tightrope, lost it. He's pressured off there, but he still got it for the Bobcats. Chips it up, little chip shot that Romero gets. Romero fires and deflects off an ACC player and in, and the Bobcats are up by 3. Yeah, Thomas Romero, he's another player that's really been impressive to this point in the year for BU. Yeah, the Bobcats have got 3 here already. We've played just over 21 minutes or so. So it's a 3-0 Bobcat lead. Diego keeps. Castellanos stuck that one away from him. That one's way up in the air. And the Cougars are there to greet it. Haywood's got it, only for the moment though for the boys in blue and gold. Now it's Wood's turn. Wood makes a nice pass right down the pipe and racing out to get it. Right into the breadbasket of Munasami. So he lets it go. That one is way up there. And trying to go for the header was Haywood, but to no avail. So that Haywood still got it back. Chips it back up again to Diego with Camilo right there too. Here's Romero again racing in, and Romero just missed.
He's probably glad that one missed his head.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you go.
That was high.
Yeah, that's what happens.
It's the price you play.
All right, so we got another corner kick here. You got a nice view of the multiple camera angles here on WCG TV. We take you right inside. There's Munasami again. He just gonna go solo there. And Chabati got that one right between the eyes, but that's okay. And that one is going to head right on out of play, so it'll belong to ACC.
Right to Shad's office.
Yeah. Yeah, Shad's our athletic therapist there. He's on the other side of the Bobcat Nation tent there. Yeah, a lot of different stuff you got to set up here on a game day.
It's a big deal.
We'll be taking it all down there eventually. So Christian Rodriguez has it. No slouch himself in the speed department. And that's Haywood. He kicks it.
Sends Camilo.
And here goes Camilo. We'll try and slow it down, control it, kind of kept bouncing on him.
Looks like they're going to set up for another corner kick.
Yeah, going to be Camilo responsible for it. Here comes that kick. Deflection, Romero first to get there for the Bobcats. And gobbling that one up is Munasami. And he
slipped off.
Yeah. Sam Wetstein
playing with it in the middle.
Romero tried to work his way back towards center, but couldn't. A foot race with it and getting tangled up there.
Free kick for blue.
Zach Wood, number 18 for BU. Tried to find Bryson Haywood. They're down there in the corner in a bit of a gutter war. That one hits the fence, hits the steel cage. Throw it in, and we're right back at it again. And that wind, I can hear it in my microphone anyway. It's really starting to howl here a bit more here as we get into the 26-minute mark here of this one. So that one's up and over. Sweatstein
right in front of the booth,
ball. Yeah, you want to get right on camera here. And Chabati, one hit off the top of the head to Bender. Now over to Christian Rodriguez.
Chabati's looking for his options.
So Bender will scout the situation, goes across. Wetstein trying to make a move and almost did. But Yu was able to come away with it on that latest exchange before we head back down the field here to Romero. So Romero gets around one ACC player, not the other though. And Castellanos cranks that one down. And across midfield we go. There's Vargas doing a couple flips there. He's walking a little bit gingerly after that exchange. And Sam Wetstein puts the brakes on. And Yu got it past him. And making the pass up to Vargas one more time. And Vargas in a foot race here, and they got a whistle. Must have been offside. Yeah, Ryder Anthony got a long, lengthy, I don't want to say the S word, but he's in a long shutout streak going here.
Yeah, I know it got one against CMU.
Yeah.
And then the time before that, was it St. B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Romero, yeah, he tracked that one down good because the wind kind of held up that kick. Here is, Diego, a little give and go with the bro. They score! Camilo cranks that one just to make sure. And there's another brotherly embrace.
It's poetry.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, watching those two go.
Yeah, it brings a tear. It brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it?
Yeah.
These two are, they're really rolling here, let me tell you. Yeah, so the Cats are keeping the guys that are in charge of updating the scoreboard here at HLC Field busy today. Here's Yu. Yu's gonna lose it and get it back here. Actually ended up going off of an ACC player at the end of it, so it's back in the feet of the Bobcats. Here's Haywood. Trying to race on ahead. And lost ran out of real estate on that one. Diego got a lot of room here. That long kick, and now it's a foot race. And it's going to be Munasami using the arm this time to drive it downfield for Assiniboine Community College. It was Kevin Cruz that almost had it. Now he's trying to steal it away from Wood. Ryder Anthony lets that one go. Here go the Cougars. Trying to get on the board here. We played just over 30 minutes now. That shot by Boxhorn, 5 deflected off. There's another deflection as that one was off the foot of Castellanos of ACC. Quickly back in transition we go with Romero. Romero's high, quick go. Rodriguez floating high majestically through the air. Tried to go with the header and he just wasn't tall enough. Might have tickled the top of his head there, Trav, but
Yeah. Well, he's battling an injury. If he didn't have that, he would have got it.
he's battling an injury, is he? You couldn't tell the way he's playing. And there's young Chibati. And Haywood goes right down the middle. Romero going toe-to-toe with Castellanos there. Christian Rodriguez gets it. He puts a long kick on it, and that's going to be an easy stop. It's the shin, and Munasami squares up and knocks it down the field. It's Haywood that rose to the occasion there for BU. Now it was Kevin Cruz, 7. Wood went back to Chibati. Now it's Christian Rodriguez with the pass to Diego Rodriguez, and it's Haywood now trying to find Camilo with speed. And Camilo Rodriguez fires, and corner pocket, it's in. Bang! And the Bobcats keep on piling up the offense here. It's flowing like tap water here at HLC Field.
I think Camilo just passed his brother in the scoring race. I think Diego was leading it, but now I think Camilo just took charge.
Do you think that they have kind of a side wager on who would?
Yeah, I think so. They're always battling over who takes the free kicks.
You know, maybe there's a free lunch or something on the line. One's got to treat the other, whoever.
Yeah, keg supper.
Camilo again.
Stole it.
It's deja vu here all over again. It's Romero, and that one hit the pipe. Romero still got it, though. Wetstein with the header, and then off the pipe, and Wetstein got it back. The Sam Wetstein just won't quit.
He was hungry for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, if it don't work the first time, and put it in the second time. Sam Wetstein. Yeah, the whole town of Cartwright, you'll be able to hear.
They'll be watching that one.
Oh, yeah, the whole town will be rocking after that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're really proud of Sam. Yeah, well, I used to play high school baseball with his former high school principal, Riley Kemp. And
so you know him pretty well?
Yeah, yeah. So when we did that story with Sam, we interviewed Riley for it, kind of a thing, and that's what he said. That's what Riley said. He's, kind of such a talented raw athlete. He's probably never seen anybody better than Sam.
Yeah, especially in that small of a town, right?
Well, and you know what? But to be honest with you, though, that's saying a lot because, like out
Cartwright is all athletes. Too.
That's pretty.
So
that's a pretty impressive thing to say.
Well, you just pick things up, right, Sam?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, he was just like a sponge in Cartwright, for what they're saying. Well, because I think he played high school hockey, but he didn't start playing hockey till he was 12.
Yeah, exactly.
And then ended up doing all the, he played with the senior team, and then
baseball too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just picked it up.
Yeah, and the best part, he's a good man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it was good because he ran that soccer clinic out that way,
Yeah, it's nice giving back to the community.
Oh, for sure, 100%. It's a situation too.
Especially the kids there, they all look up to him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, he's
doing a good job.
Yeah, we're sure proud of him. That's kind of the thing. It was kind of a breaking out party for him, was scoring that goal. It's interesting how things like that can happen to you in life.
Mr. 89, we call him.
Is that right?
He scored was it the 89th minute he scored?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I'll have to start calling him that. But you don't. I'm sure that gave him a lot of confidence, and then it gives you the confidence to want to help out others too in the process, right? Here's Zach Wood. He's trying to maybe get on the score sheet.
Yeah,
that's a heat-seeking missile. Yeah, and that one just floated a little bit too high. What was that one?
He was hungry for that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach's pretty steady guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Easy going fellow.
Oh, yes. Oh, I think that's what you need to be in this in this game. Well, that and just probably if you stay even keel on everything, you'll never be disappointed.
That's right.
Yeah, as soon as you start thinking, there's Bender using his noggin there. That one's back to midfield one more time. Bender trying to get in the grill of the Choro of ACC.
Battle in the middle right now.
Yeah. That ball at least stayed in the field area. Sometimes if they can go the other way and head across the road. And Chris Aluminum, he's getting in the game here for the first time this afternoon. It's number 9 for the Bobcats. We do have a player down for ACC here. So it was with Haywood. That player's still down here. There's Bender, and we're going to have a stoppage here.
I missed it. I was on the ground for your first goal.
Seems to be walking okay.
Yeah. You got to walk her off, as you said earlier. So Ryder Anthony's kind of had a quiet first half here. Hasn't had too much to worry about.
He's just soaking up the sun, man.
Yeah, I guess so. Here's Sam Wetstein across midfield. Chipped that one ahead to Camilo Rodriguez. And coming away with it back the other way is Michael Boxhorn. And Vargas. And Shabatti beat him to the punch there. That one's kicked over by Boxhorn one more time. Then it's Bender with the header. Across midfield again. Sam's doing the same thing. Likes what Bender was thinking there, so why not? Aluminum trying to find the edge there. And Aluminum got tangled up. And Bender backs it up for the Bobcats. Here's Zach Wood again. Dished it to Christian. Racing out to it is Muna Sami, who collects it here for ACC. We trail 6-0 here in this opening half. Approaching 39 minutes of play. And here's that speed we were talking about again.
He still has it, eh?
Yeah. And we got a whistle, and they're pointing towards the...
No. Bender must have wrapped him up or something.
So they're at the scene of the crime here now. So they placed it, and here comes the ensuing free kick here is going to be on the way here for the Cougars. Need to get the goal train going here to the Cougars. Try to get back in this thing here. That kick is accepted by Anthony, no problem. And Ryder's got quite the fan club here. You know, everyone loves him. You get a couple shutouts and you're everybody's best friend, eh?
Exactly.
Yeah. He won't be able to walk across campus without someone wanting his autograph here pretty soon if he keeps this up. So Christian Rodriguez tried to spot Wood with it. Nope. So we head on back and we'll do it all over again. Bender races over to it. Shabatti over to Big Frank. getting a deflection on that one, and they'll try to reset here as ACC. And oh man, yeah, Munasami had the race out for that one, and that one's into the parking lot here. Luckily, we got some spares here. Spare game balls, there you go. And Sam had it just for the moment, though. And now Camila one more time out over to the Burrows.
A little game of pass back and forth,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, well, and across to Bender.
Yeah, you got to let the others play too.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta share.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be a ball hog. And Christian lets that one go. So Munasami tries to rally the troops here as we get up in over 40 minutes of play here in this opening half. We got those two video packages too that we can't forget to play as well at halftime. So we got one on men's volleyball player profile and then alumni spotlight, and then that should pretty much do the trick and
get us through the break.
Yes, sir. So Bender holds. And he was forced to send that one out of play. So it's going to belong to ACC here. So Aluminum tried to create a turnover there. Sandoval has it right now. We'll slip that pass over to Cruz. So Cruz is going to get his chance here. There's a kick low and hard to the ground. And Vargas had slipped through everybody there, but there was a whistle on the play.
Yeah, he was trying to squeeze by everyone.
Yep, soccer balls all over the place. One's over by a tree over there. The other one's in the back of a pickup truck in the parking lot. And Ryder's got the only other game ball we got. So Wood to Haywood. So Bender and the boys head on back, and Wood's got it. And here goes Wood.
Yeah, he's going to take it, go for a run.
Racing down the sidelines. He's got open room here to Zach Wood. Is he going to get on net? Tried to slip a pass through, no. So Munasami collects. So a corner kick is coming up for BU. Late stages here of this opening half.
Yeah, you get another try at it. Another poke.
A corner kick. It misses everybody, ends up with ACC. There's a chance at it for BU, but nope.
Haywood put it over the net.
And double whistles, and that'll do it for the
That's it.
opening half here. Bobcats sitting pretty after that opening half. The Rodriguez brothers put on quite the offensive show here at 6-0 at the end of the first half. T. Cray and the MVP alongside for the broadcast. We had Bobcat men's volleyball preseason tournament that wrapped up a little bit earlier this afternoon. Bobcats played in the third place match and came up short in that contest to finish in fourth as they took on the Manitoba Bisons, and there's kind of a new era for Brandon University men's volleyball. All the great stars of the past have moved on, so it's kind of a clean slate here moving ahead with the BU men's volleyball, but there's plenty of bright stars on the team, including this young man right here.
JJ Love is leaning on his past to bring his game into the future.
Ever since a young age, my parents told me if I work hard and put my mind to something, anything's possible. And so ever since grade 8 when I started, I just set out to be the best player on my team or on the court and just keep working hard every day.
Love is a newcomer to Brandon University, but his family is well known across the volleyball community. His parents are longtime coaches, and his 3 sisters have excelled as players.
It's just really big, brought us all together, every weekend on the road and always together and in the gym, so it's just brought us all together and close.
The oldest sister, Tabby, was an NCAA champion with the UCLA Bruins and represented Canada. JJ is no stranger to wearing the maple leaf, having spent 2 summers with the National Youth Program.
Being on Volleyball Canada, is a big accomplishment, but it's just a start, It's a great group of guys, good coaches, and helped me learn a lot, but I just want to give it all back to BU and get our team to the next level.
Following impressive footsteps doesn't faze the first-year Bobcat.
Well, I use it as competition, all my sisters done great stuff on the court, and at the end of the day, I just try to be the best Love in the family for the game.
Closer to BU, his sister Sammy was a Bobcat for 2 seasons, from 2017 to 2019. Around the same time, JJ's club coach was former star setter Reese Dixon, who led Brandon to a Canada West championship.
He's a great player, great setter, and I was lucky enough to have him coach me for a couple of years in club, and he taught me a lot, and he's playing pro right now. He just signed a contract actually, and it just pushes me every day, just try to be as good as him.
Love's long-term goal is to run the Bobcat offense like Dixon did and help the team reach similar heights. For now, the Dauphin native has his priorities in line.
I feel I'm a very confident young setter, very offensive, big block, and so whatever the team needs, I think I can do.
Yeah, JJ Love and the Bobcat men's volleyball team are going to be getting ready for the Canada West regular season. It starts up October 29th and 30th when the Bobcats will visit the Winnipeg Westmen. Home opening weekend is November 5th and 6th here at the HLC. So we've talked about the present and the future, things of that nature, but now it's time to go into the past a bit with our alumni spotlight, and that should take us to pretty close to the start of the second half of this soccer contest.
In a trophy case full of accomplishments, there is one that started it all.
And then at the end of the camp, they had a ball handling competition. And so they put me in that spot. I think I was 12. And I ended up winning it. And I competed against high school kids. And from that moment on, I was hooked.
In 1979, Janet Lumsden was in the spotlight when she represented Nova Scotia at the Canada Winter Games in Brandon. Athletic director George Berger and women's basketball coach Bill Moody were immediately impressed.
I just remember feeling like, oh my gosh, I got recognized and these guys want to talk to me, and I just came home on cloud 9.
Lumsden was a 4-time All-Canadian and was named Great Plains Athletic Conference Player of the Year. The accolades rolled in once she got settled. Were you homesick at all?
Good gosh, yes, of course. I used to call all the time. George used to pull me into the office and say, you're running up a big long distance bill there, girl. You got to start working in the equipment room to pay off my phone bill. I was constantly calling home, and my mom said it the best. It was around October, November, when I finally called her and said, can you send me my winter comforter? And she knew at that point that I was settling in and she didn't have to worry about me anymore.
Following her Bobcat career, Lumsden took the advice of her lifelong mentor and moved to Arizona to complete her master's degree in education.
With him now not here, I still feel his presence, when I look at pictures or I think of big events in my life, his name always comes up in my mind. And, I think I'll always carry him with me.
For over 3 decades, Lumsden has worked with students with intellectual disabilities. She earned Outstanding Teacher of the Year for the Autism Society for the state of Arizona, one of 6 prestigious awards she's been recognized with for her contributions in the classroom and the community.
It's just part of my DNA that's just who I am. I really want to encourage and help people find their voice to be their very best, and dream big.
Lumsden was inducted into the Manitoba Basketball Hall of Fame in 2005. She's also a 2-time Brandon University Sports Wall of Famer. She was honored as an individual in 2006 and as a team member in 2018.
I can definitely remember the game. I can remember the moment almost. It's kind of insane because I can't remember much else, but I can really feel in my body in that moment just the intensity and the drive, and I look at that determination on my face, and it's totally how I feel, and it brings me right back to that game day. It's pretty cool.
Brandon Bobcats up 6-0 against the Assiniboine Community College Cougars as the second half gets underway here in Manitoba College's athletic conference action from the HLC Field. The Rodriguez brothers kind of put on a show there in the opening half, and to start the second half, we got some new players on the field here for the Bobcats. Just looking at a few of them here, you got Johnny Cohan in there, and Morgan Terry, number 14, wearing the old number of the MVP from 2019, Mr. Buick here. So,
and you got Jeremy Bassett. He's all ready to run in the far corner.
Yeah, Jerry's out there. You still got Chabati and Frank, Big Frank, and on defense there, and then Jordan Dill's also on the field right now here too for the Bobcats.
Yeah, you got to keep a couple vets out there.
There's Aluminum. Him and Frank are almost twins there, you know?
Yeah, it's hard to tell them apart. They're both so big.
Yeah, they're two muscular dudes. There's no two ways about that. So that was Nathan Chabati that sent it up. We still got a couple of the original starters in there. Haywood still in there, Wood still in there. But Wetstein's taking a break here, and the Rodriguez brothers as well. You got Melgar's out there too. And he scored a couple times in our last home game here. Rodrigo did.
Yeah, against St. Boniface, I believe.
There's a kick by Aluminum that went out of play. Yeah, Bobcats entered action today with a record of 4-2. Need a top four finish to make sure they're playing here home field come the conference championship weekend, which is coming up in a hurry at the end of October. And the winner of the MCAC will head on the Nationals. So it's young Chabati running the show here. And over to Frank Ajay. Frank got it back and sent it over to Melgar. Here's Wood to Haywood. Haywood over to Morgan Terry, and that one's going to slip through and in. Well, how about that? Yeah, still some magic left in that number 14, 14 jersey there,
that's
Morgan Terry.
off.
Yeah, just a little, seemed like a seamless, harmless little shot there, and ends up putting the Bobcats up by 7-7-7.
He's got some energy after that one. He's buzzing.
Cohan trying to force the issue. There's Wood there as well. And Johnny Cohan. Aluminum. Wood.
There's Jeremy Bassett.
Yeah, Bassett, that one's high and out of play. You miss playing quite a bit and all?
Yeah, it's nice to watch, you know, because you're not running all the time.
But yeah, there's positives to everything, I suppose. Trav,
but just missing that, like being with the boys. Yeah, the friendships you make too.
Oh yeah, well, I mean when you're part of a team that wins the whole thing too, I'm sure that those.
It's got some perks.
Oh, well, yeah, I just kind of. You guys are kind of, glued together at the hip for life when you and you do something like that. There's Jordan Dill throwing it in. Yeah, nice to see Jor on the field here, and getting the opportunity to wear a Bobcat jersey again.
Once again, yeah.
We've been a really good, good guy for our program. And you know what? He really,
He has, yeah.
You want to really impress me the most today, because I was just talking to him briefly. He knew, he was a very committed guy to knowing kind of everything about all the other teams. He knew, men's volleyball looks like this, men's basketball. He seems like a guy that's.
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable in that stuff. He wants to make sure that BU's doing good as a group. Good crop, eh?
Yep. So after a bunch of goals in the first half, Bobcats already got one here, and it was off the foot of young Morgan Terry, number 14. Getting the opportunity to play here as Bobcats try to get everybody some reps here. Jeremy Bassett, 21. A tall, lanky kid too, isn't he? And we got a injured Cougar down on the field here. So apparently we had a knee to the head. Yeah, you can see he's shaking off some. Few cobwebs there.
Yeah, dust off the shelf.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, well, there's been a lot of highlight reel goals in this one so far. That was with the Rodriguez brothers in that first half.
Yeah, they just seem to click, eh? They have that chemistry.
Yeah.
It's one of a kind.
There's Jordan Dill with it. Dill over to young Johnny Cohan. And Haywood will double back here. Zach Wood. He had a monster kick here in the first half and wants to.
Oh,
ooh, and that ball is
almost wore a windshield there.
Yeah, yeah. It's a miracle it doesn't happen more often. But that one's out of there, and I don't think we got any.
I think one's still back in the pickup.
In the spare, yeah. There's one on the pickup truck. And there's one over there by the fence here, or not by the fence here, by those trees there yonder.
Sammy just grabbed one though, so.
There's Melgar again.
Trying to make moves,
trying to make his. He had 2 nice goals here in that last home game, and almost found Terry again. It's Cohan now. Terry, and that kick is up and gone. Yeah, so 7 spot for the Cats here. And Munasami just collected that one.
Sends it back downfield.
Yep. That one's off the foot of Wood there. And there's Cohan getting his kicks in too. Choro. Wood gets that away from him. And Morgan Terry on a breakaway. It's there for him, and it ends up back with Munasami instead. So Morgan Terry's on a roll right now. Whoa! And Terry forcing the issue here, yeah. The Bobcats are feeling good here. Here's Haywood. Had it just for the moment, though. It's Chabati. To Frank Ajay. We're in number 17 this afternoon. Aluminum. Another one of those veteran guys that have been around the program a long time. And Chabati's got it back in.
Yeah, Chris always seems to find his way back here.
Yeah, he's a good man too.
Mm-hmm.
So Chabati to Wood. Over to Jeremy Bassett. Finds Aluminum, who's on the move and on the run, and we got a whistle. So Munasami will scout the situation as he shouts out some instructions to his team members here. Jay had it at his foot. Haywood back to a Jay again. Frank sends it up to Rodrigo Melgar, number 3. Well, going a bit too quick there. We got a series of straight whistles there. So gonna be a free kick somewhere here, I think. I don't know. It's just your normal run-of-the-mill out of bounds play here. Oh no, give me a free kick. So the Cougars try to connect near the net here. Rolls towards Ryder Anthony, no problemo for the shutout king. Boots that one down there, and Aluminum's in hot pursuit. Backing it up, though, Munasami, no problem there. Rubeniak looked for Malabar, but to no avail.
A little reset here.
Yeah, Chabati goes.
Dill.
Yeah, goes to Dill. And Dill got tangled up there a little bit. And Dill's got to go toe-to-toe with big 20. Zach Quinn there. Here's a chance here for the Cougars. Down the side, it's Malabar. Malabar trying to thread the needle. Cannot. Ryder Anthony scoops it up. Foot race for it. Wood to Johnny Cohan. Johnny goes through the lead official's legs with that pass. Here's Haywood. Aluminum. Nope. Here we go back the other way again. It was Choro. And Choro's got the full gas tank here still, it seems, for him. And there's Vargas, 10. Bassett and Frank Ajay are right in his grill, going to try to stop anything from happening. And Vargas again. He's going to have to make his move, get it towards the net. Instead, he puts it on the foot of Zach Wood. Tangled up there. There's going to be an opportunity here. That kick is off the mark and out of play.
Zach Quinn's going off for, subbed off for Kevin Cruz. He's back in it.
So Ryder Anthony puts that one down. And we'll see what he can do with it here. Wind's kind of blowing towards the north here. There's Terry that had it just for a second there. Now it's with Haywood one more time, and now it's Ajay and Chabati and Haywood. A delicate little pass up to Choro. Try to create some room here, and we're gonna whistle here, and Haywood helps Choro up to his feet.
Love seeing that. Good sportsmanship.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, been no problems like that. No issues.
Keep it friendly.
You might as well, eh?
Yeah. Looks like Ryder was looking for Johnny or Chris.
Here's Aluminum. Kind of tussling with one another down there in the corner, and Aluminum will throw that one over to Zach Wood. Wood got a piece of it. Not quite enough there, though. As Sandoval tries to get the Cougars rolling here. A little bit of a tug there, but so Sandoval sets it down, gets everybody kind of in position here, and lets that one fly. That one eluded Haywood there. So it's a chance for ACC. That was Cruz, 7. And Frank got tangled up with Boxhorn there. A good heave downfield. So the Bobcats look to keep things rolling here. There's Morgan Terry, the goal scorer in the second half here for the Bobcats to make it a 7-0 lead for the home side. We got a whistle. And it looks like he's going to have to do it all over again, by the looks of it. Yeah, nice,
I don't know
nice,
what
beautiful.
went on there.
I think he was maybe just out of position there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know really what all occurred there.
Here's Woody with some fancy footwork.
Yeah,
eh?
Wood lets it go, and he finds the corner. Zach Wood dialing it up from long distance. Wood came close there in the first half with a missile and makes it good the second time around. A good goal there by Wood.
Yeah, he's a well-rounded player, that one.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting tired asking for a sub.
Play him till he drops,
Yeah,
eh?
he did his deed. He scored, now he's done.
There's Wood there again. There with Haywood. They got similar hairstyles.
Yeah, hard to tell them apart, actually.
Yeah, it kind of is now that you,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So Munasami's got to move it up, and he will. Sandoval squares up, kicks that one high into the sun. And Jordan Dill goes back to it. Dill makes a good little play.
Jabati saves the day.
Yeah, Jordan Dill is
Just got out.
So Johnny Cohan will be responsible here. Got it into Haywood. Oh, and Haywood, a shoulder-to-shoulder hit there out by Vargas. Now we got a foot race here again. And Morgan Terry. Oh, makes Morgan Terry dance inside of a phone booth, and there's a diving stop by Munasami. Well, when these guys get in, they want an opportunity to play. They're going to make the most of it. They're not going to.
No, you can't sleep out there. Yeah.
Yeah, so Bobcats now have a 8-0 advantage here. 63, almost approaching 64 minutes, and give or take, I guess. It's not 100% accurate and all, but not too bad. So Wood, the goal scorer there for BU, he's persistent. He's going to keep going. And Jordan Dill dipsy doodles around and Chabatti lifts it up and lets Ryder Anthony take it for fun. And Frank Ajay in the way on the other side of the field, as you can see on our broadcast. Frank again. Frank keeps that one low, went to Terry with it. Terry trying to bust in. Johnny Cohan racing to the loose ball. Cohan lets it fly, and that one's off the mark, and gonna race into the leaves down there. So that low, hard kick. It's picked up by Kevin Cruz. Cruz still has it for ACC. But right in his grill is Melgar. Number 3 for the host Bobcats. Morgan Terry, a little backhand.
A little fancy pass.
And Morgan Terry again, all over the place here. So Melgar goes back again. And Frank will take it in himself here. He's flying solo here. And Johnny Cohan's got it. Cohan tries to make some room here. Melgar back to Ajay again.
Yeah, you're good.
They're fighting for it in the corner. Rodrigo Melgar will be responsible here to get this one in. And he'll do just that. And over to Haywood. Haywood's kick high and too far. So we're approaching that 67-minute mark now. Mutasami lets it go off the
noggin to Haywood.
Yeah, Haywood
twice.
Went to a double bopper there for him, but and the Bobcats. Well, Chabatti kind of did a bit of a
little skip and a hop.
Yeah, he was dancing there a little bit and got it over to Ajay and then sends it over to Morgan Terry again. You get this feeling that they want Morgan to get another goal here.
Mm-hmm. He's got quite the fan base here.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's very sophisticated look out there with the glasses on and all, right? I mean, that's...
Send Johnny for a little run.
Yeah, Johnny Cohan. He's got some room now. He's going to thread the needle to aluminum and sliding play. Scramble for it. Another chance at it by Bassett. No. And it's kicked out of harm's way. And Choro. Now Cruz again. And Jordan Dill.
Picked it up.
The Bobcat veteran to Johnny Cohan. And Cohan just ran out of room. Yeah, Johnny was... And Castellanos gives that one a mighty boot. And a header. Morgan Terry. Here goes Terry again.
Got some room.
And he now can't get tripped up and will hit the pipe.
Hit the post.
Morgan Terry, the way things are going here, he could potentially run for mayor here in Brandon.
Yeah.
You know, he's
quite the popular kid.
Yeah, he is. Oh, he's leaning on the...
There's Mr. Cartwright's coming back in it. Taking out Wood.
Sam's back in, is he?
Yeah. He's hungry. He wants another goal.
Well, Sam scored twice yesterday in that shutout victory over the CMU Blazers. And Aluminum would like to get on the score sheet here too. Melivar went over to Cruz. Cruz got around Cohan, not bad there. Now it's Sandoval. And Sandoval will hold and gets it back to Cruz again one more time.
Boxhorn's playing with it.
And Cruz again. They're starting to.
And then that use up the wing.
Yeah,
Nice
trying to
little
get in
cross.
there. Oh,
Oh,
there's
that
that.
was a good
Oh, man,
opportunity.
crashing and burning. There was Choro sacrificing the body on that one. And Choro was
He was flying through the
did
air
a
in that
somersault in midair there.
Mhm.
There he is. Good camera work by our crew at WCG TV here. You know, they're really working hard today. We're all trying to get the bugs out of our system. And when you haven't touched a camera for 18 months, it can be tough.
one. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was a long time away. Glad everyone's back, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's a good feeling. Especially when it's a nice day like this. You
Yeah.
can sit out here all day and talk.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Sam Wetstein. Nope, that one's picked up by Munusami, no problem. A high kick there. Jay went over his head, but then it goes out of play anyway. Played almost 71 minutes here. Here's Dill again. Jordan Dill, he's got some room here. He went over to Johnny Cohan. There's Haywood. Haywood gets tangled up with Cruz.
You gets tripped up there.
And Jeremy Bassett's still out there too for.
He's still looking for his first goal.
So that one's thrown into play. Going off Wetstein. We got another whistle. And Dill's got her again, and make sure that Ryder's still doing okay back there.
Yeah, just making sure he's awake.
And Wetstein's got it, and his eyes lighting up trying to find Cohan. Cohan was able to stop it. He's going to get a chance at it, so will Aluminum as he tries to break in. Nice hand stop there. Munusami got his grips on that one, and that one will head out of play. Well, they're going to bring it in over on this side here, and here's Mr. Dill with it. Going to orchestrate this. That one got thrown out of play. So Munusami will hold here.
Oh, Diego took the field again.
Yeah,
Rodriguez.
Yeah, back in after a flashy first half for him. And his brother Camilo there. There's Shabatti to Rodrigo Melgar. Cohan was in the vicinity there, and that one is, I'll just hit the trailer here, the WCG TV trailer here. And you can see in front of the broadcaster, you can see that tent in front of you. That's where Mr. Buick and I are sitting cozy here.
Yeah, just soaking up the sun.
That one thrown in, and Dill
Back to
gets it
Dill.
back. And Jordan Dill looking to make his little move here. Dill's got it back again. Dill lost it. No, he kept it though. Now he'll try Frank. Big Frank J. Long kick, sailing over, and Matt Packwood, our SID, is, you can see him right there. He's getting his
exercise,
getting his steps in. Yep.
When he's not parked in the chair, he's whipping around finding balls. Pretty soon you're going to lose him in the leaves.
Yeah, a lot of them. That flicks off the top of the head of a Cougar. Back the other way come ACC, trying to get on the board here, trailing 8-0 in this one. Melgar trying to go to Wetstein, and he kind of will.
Free kick for Wetstein right here.
So there's Sam with the win firmly with him. And Mudasamy races out to make that and rolls it on down to Boxhorn. Boxhorn was blocked, not once, but twice. Melgar's got it, now Wetstein. And Jordan Dill got around one. And Jordan Dill will walk the tightrope here. That one's knocked out of play, and Dill's got it again. Aluminum. Oh, he's
tried to squeeze her out for a throw-in, but it's a corner kick.
Yeah, Aluminum wanted that one. But here comes the corner kick maestro at Brandon University. Let's see what Diego can
cook up, eh?
Yeah. Let's kind of see the way that flag, that corner flag's going. It's going to be going to have a little bit of a breeze to.
Yeah, you can bend it, go for goal.
Here we go. No, and rising up to the occasion was Mudasamy.
Oh.
Dill's right by our.
Nothing broke, so we're good.
No, Dill's right by our broadcast table here. Goes Rodrigo Melgar. And Melgar again trying to bust through, and took a bit of a shoulder-to-shoulder shot there by Kevin Cruz. And Sandoval's off to the races. And beating him to the punch there was Frank Ajay. Good play by him, and Ryder Anthony gets it over to Johnny Cohan. And Cohan back to Chabati. Chabati's got to make a decision here and quick, and he will. And a good decision to go over to Rodriguez. Melgar. They want to feed Terry. Yeah, approaching 78 minutes of action here. Bobcat soccer team's looking to make it all a perfect weekend. Win one on the road and trying to win one at home here. Both teams beat CMU yesterday out in Winnipeg, and trying to cap off a perfect weekend here. Not too many games left to go either.
No.
Just over the, I guess just over the midway mark, I suppose. And Rodriguez backpedaled a bit and took that one square off the top of the head. Morgan Terry's there too. And Jordan Dill has it. And he'll double back. Kicks it over to Frank Ajay. And Frank tapped it up to Melgar. Back to Ajay one more time. Bit of a collision there. Aluminum in the mix too. That one got past the Bobcats. But Diego was there racing out to get it. And now again is Jordan Dill. Dill kicks it back to Anthony. And quietly taps it down. And here we go again. And Diego Rodriguez. So Munasami can kind of move things around here a little bit. Trying to find that open teammate, and said it was with Melgar. Here's Cruz. Cruz dished it off to Sandoval. Now it's back again to Rubeniak. That one deflects off Rodriguez. Cougars ball right back into action here. Sandoval trying to get her around two Bobcats, cannot. Now there's a foot race for it. Diego Rodriguez, plenty of gas left in the tank for him. Rodriguez running right along the sidelines, trying to pass it, and it ends up on the foot of Aluminum. Now it's Wetstein. That one's sky high. And a big kick by Aluminum. He wants one in the worst way too. And that one's kicked by Cruz. And Choro. And Ryder Anthony. Now it's Chabatti one more time. Up and over the 80-minute mark, Jordan Dill. Dill's kick is high. And
To Bassett.
Foot race, yeah. And Bassett puts it towards number 14. Morgan Terry almost had his second of the contest. So throw in here by the Cats. Jay goes to his Bud Chabatti. Dill backs it up. And Jordan Dill got a lot of open country here to work with. And that one's going to be kicked right back at you by the Cougars. And Boxhorn takes a tumble. Wetstein had it just for the moment. So did Rodriguez, but back the other way will come to the Cougars. They're in a foot race, and Wetstein raced all the way back. Boxhorn again, number 5. Cruz 7. That one's high over the nets, and it's the back of the fence. Yeah, we're at about 83 minutes now.
Final stretch, yeah.
So Frank Rodriguez, long,
Offside.
yeah, covering it up was Munasami. Melgar with the header. And Chabatti gives that one a good old kick. Rubeniak right in front of us. That's off Cohan out of play. Cohan with the header. Castellanos kicks it up. Wetstein using the chest there. Rodriguez the head. Sends it on up. No dice there for the Cats though. Wetstein keeps the pressure going here though. Oh, Diego and
Rough
Cruz.
little tackle there.
Yeah.
No one's hurt though, so just back at it.
Mm-hmm. So Rubeniak.
Beniak's looking.
Found Melgar instead. Back in transition go the Bobcats, led by Aluminum. Tries to find the edge, does aluminum. Tried to get through everybody, could not. Here go the Cougars trying to get across midfield. We're going to get a throw in here. And it'll be Vargas for
Cougars throwing.
Yeah. Sorry, that was Malabar 14.
Free kick chance now. Scooped up by Ryder. The guy's got glue on his gloves.
Yeah, he sure does. Could be another
Impressive season for the kid. There's Morgan. All alone.
Yeah, he's all by his lonesome down in the corner, waiting for reinforcements here. Decides to take it at himself. He's going to fire it. Back at Terry again. The open net. Oh, Sam Wetstein. He'll want that one back.
Yeah, can't remember the bad ones.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, the next home action for the Bobcats will be the next Saturday, October the 9th. St. Boniface Le Rouge will be here. Then the 16th, we got another home game against Providence. I guess we got back-to-back home games, October 16th, 17th. CMU is going to be here too. The 23rd, we're out in Winnipeg to take on the Le Rouge. And then we are heading over to the Sportsplex to play ACC on the 24th. And that'll wrap up the regular season, and then October 30th, 31st is the championship weekend. You got Sam kind of into some discomfort there. You know what, it's almost one of these situations too that when I look at this, you know, it's like the late stages of an NFL game. You get, you know, you want to keep the guy playing because the guy loves to play, but if
You
something
don't want to
happens,
get him. Yeah, you don't want to injure him.
something happens now and lose a key guy.
That's it, because it's such a short season, right?
Yeah.
That you have to be 100% for 2 months, basically. There's little room for error, especially with injuries. Like,
all it takes is this one to.
yeah, well, he was battling MCL his year we won the championship. He played one game. I don't even know if he played a game, but he showed up in the final, Mr. 89.
Yeah, I'll never forget it. Yeah, it was just one of those moments you don't forget, that's for sure.
It was nice to see. He definitely gained some confidence from that shot.
Oh, I think it. In some respects, I mean, maybe I'm over exaggerating because I'm an emotional guy. Here's Morgan Terry. I think it kind of changed his life. You know, do you know what I mean? Like it just.
Yeah, he was growing after that. Broke out of his shell.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all it takes is. And sometimes a bad thing can happen to you that can make you a better person, you know, in the end too, for those types of things. But yeah,
no, he's definitely growing after that too.
Yeah, well, I think I was basically kind of at midfield and kind of and luckily was recording at that time for him to score.
Well, he he pretty near shot from midfield too.
Yeah, it was a great shot. And then how funny was it that turned out to be the winning goal?
Yeah.
You know, you just kicking it down there get a good crack at it kind of a thing and score.
Yeah. And just like he drew it up.
Oh yeah. He's just when you're a natural athlete like him, those things just come easy for you. Well, this one's winding down here.
Yeah, the clock's ticking now.
Yeah, the Assiniboine Community College, they'll be at the Sportsplex October the 9th when CMU comes to town. 16th, they play St. Boniface. in Winnipeg. Then they got Providence.
Melgar was on his back.
Yeah, and then 23rd, 24th weekend, CMU away for ACC, then home to the Cats, and that'll wrap up their schedule. And those two whistles wraps up this one. So the Bobcats will take it by a final of 8-0 over the Assiniboine Community College Cougars. So it's a perfect weekend for the Bobcats. They blanked CMU on the road, came home and beat the crosstown rivals in that one to improve their record on the season to 5-2. So it's a perfect weekend for the Brandon University soccer teams. Both the men's and the women's teams beat CMU yesterday in Winnipeg, and then they knock off ACC here today for a perfect 4-0 on the weekend. As we're into October and that final destination's in sight. That's the MCAC Championship weekend, October 29th and 30th here at HLC Field. For Travis Buick, I'm Tyler Crayston signing off from HLC Field. Trav, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And
thanks for having me.
Oh, hey, it was a pleasure. And
yeah, it was nice sitting with you and chatting.
Well, you betcha. You did a great job, and thanks a lot for tuning in today. We appreciate the support, and we'll look forward to chatting with you guys all again soon. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.